So he's there with his college class. And he said, I'm teaching a class as my students over here and stuff. And I said, well, what? And said, well, you didn't take one of these psych trades? I said, no, I'm a professor. I'm over here teaching this class. He was smiling and stuff, actually. And I said, well, I took one of these things. What do I do? What do I do to get better? What do I do? I took one of these things. I have a pssd. He said, what's wrong? What's wrong? I say that's a really bad impotence and pain, and this has been doing for 2 years. This is out of control. And then he said, what did you take? Aripiprazole, Abilify. He said, yeah, that's it. That's it, man. That's what that is. And said, that's what that'll do to you. That's what that'll do to you. That's what it does. And I was like, well, what the fuck do I do? What the fuck am I supposed to do? And he said, you know what you need to do? You need to sweat, exercise and sweat. It's trapped in the fat cells. Exercise and sweat, it's trapped in the fat cells. Drink cranberry juice. Drink cranberry juice and exercise and sweat. It's trapped in the fat cells. And that is what he said. What I just told you. Okay, and then I was talking to he says, okay, yeah, that's it. And then I need to get back to my class. Okay, hey, thanks, man. I was desperate at the time. I had pssd. I had somehow learned to survive with pssd. I was surviving day to day with pssd. I don't even want to think of what that was like. I do not want to think about anything about that. So I said bye to the guy. Okay, he's getting back to his class. I pulled out, made a right turn, and drove. You know, you need to make a right turn. You can't make a left turn. You need to make a right turn and drive down the street along the cars driving, and made a right turn and headed back home. Okay, so that's one of the things you can do. Drink cranberry juice, exercise, and sweat a lot. I was walking and moving and sweat for years, 6 months and 1 year. I was exercising down the block a lot, not every day, just whenever I felt like it, because I had pssd. I was not feeling I can't exercise every day. I was not taking anything. I'm not taking nothing. 1.5 years I took nothing. I took a little ropinirole, which Sonny recommended to me. It didn't really seem to do anything. I took, you know, it just didn't seem to do anything, and then it's just kind of, I don't know what that was. But I found another one at Orifarm, more ropinirole, Orifarm, and more other stuff, cabergoline and some other stuff, and talked to BR Man and some stuff like that. There's some other stuff you can find on there. And to try the dopamine agonist. And the dopamine agonists are going to work. They're going to work for you. But then the key is to stop taking it. If it works for you, that's it. You need to stop taking it right there. If you keep taking the shit, if you keep taking it, it's going to wear off. If you keep taking it, it's going to give you side effects. It's going to mess up your dopamine system, and it's going to wear off. Because you keep taking it. You just need just enough to get you started. Okay, like your manager comes in, he starts you on a project, and he leaves. He takes off. So just enough to get you started. You don't need that fool nagging over your shoulder all day long telling you, no, do this, do that. What the hell is, watch out for this. But what about that? Pick up that pencil. You don't need him on your shoulder all the time telling you what to do 24 hours a day in bed. Like, are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Wake up. You don't need him doing that. You just need him to come in and show you what he needs to do and show you what you need to be working on and make sure get you started, and that's it. So the same kind of thing applies to the dopamine agonist. So just get you started, and then that's it. And then leave it alone. And your body is going to do the rest of the way. And you need to exercise and stuff, okay? Okay, so there's a lot of good information here. This is for the people with pssd, man. The real pssd. You can do whatever. You can do all that shit, what they say at the forums, or do whatever, okay? You can do all that shit if you want to, whatever, okay? You can do whatever you want to do. You're your own person. I'm doing this as a public service. I'm talking about this as a public service to help people, to help my fellow man, to help my fellow woman, to help my fellow human being. Because it's not right to torture people like that, to give them some PSSD shit like that. This is just fucked up shit, man. Okay? So, there's my video. Use the information wisely, okay? And you're gonna be okay. This is gonna be okay. Don't take that kind of shit, man. That shit can cause problems, man. Holy fucking shit, man. Damn. 2.5 years of that shit. 3 years. If you check, it's over 2.5 years. 3.5 years I was dealing with this shit. I was going to work and going to school and surviving with this shit. Man, I was desperate, dude. What the fuck? That kid said fucks up your whole body, is all feeling numb and cold and shit. I somehow survived. I was eating potato chips and root beer and shit to try to survive, getting a little bit fat, gaining some weight, so now I can lose weight and stuff like that. Man, that was by far the most difficult experience of my entire life. I never had nothing like that before. That shit is crazy, man. My God. So there's the information. Use it wisely. You didn't hear nothing. I didn't say nothing. That's it.